In 2009, James Cameron didn't just release a sci-fi movie. He created Pandora, a living, breathing alien world filled with glowing forests, floating mountains, and a people deeply connected to nature. The heart of the story? A paralyzed Marine named Jake Sully, played by Sam Worthington, a relatively unknown actor at the time, who landed the lead in what would become the highest-grossing film of all time. Jake is sent to replace his dead twin in the Avatar program, controlling a Na'vi body to explore Pandora. But behind the science lies a darker mission: extract Unobtanium. Evict the natives, win the war, but Jake didn't follow the plan. He falls for Neytiri, played by Zoe Saldana, and bonds with the Na'vi through a rite of passage, including taming a mountain banshee and flying across floating cliffs. One of the most iconic scenes in the film, as he grows closer to the Na'vi, he begins to question who the real invaders are. Then comes the war. Colonel Quaritch leads a brutal assault on the Na'vi's home tree. In one of the film's most unforgettable moments, Jake bonds with the legendary Toruk, a flying predator no one had tamed for generations, earning him the title Toruk Makto, Rider of Last Shadow. He unites the tribes and leads an all-out assault against the humans. And by the end, Jake chooses to abandon his human body forever. Like the myth, humans opened something sacred and unleashed chaos. Over a decade passed, on Earth and on Pandora. In Avatar, The Way of Water, Jake Sully is no longer a newcomer. He's a father now, a chief, a hunted man. The humans returned, stronger, colder, and more prepared. This time, they're not just after Unobtanium. They want revenge, and leading the charge, Colonel Quaritch, brought back to life in a new Na'vi body, a soldier without mercy, and now with nothing to lose. Jake and Neytiri flee to the ocean clans, seeking peace, and we're introduced to a whole new side of Pandora: bioluminescent reefs, whale-like Tulkun, underwater tribes. But peace doesn't last. In one of the film's most intense scenes, the RDA attacks a Tulkun hunting vessel, burning the sea and leaving destruction behind. Jake is forced to lead his children into war, and in the end, he loses his eldest son, Neteyam. Neytiri's scream echoes across the ocean, and yet, the war is far from over. So now we ask, if the ocean couldn't protect them, where can they hide next? And in Avatar 3, Fire and Ash. When fire rises, who will be burned?